Hello and welcome to this winter edition of an explanation movie. Basically, I guess it will be the only time I'll do this for you because I want to explain a few things that are not really in the book, but want you to know as well. We're starting with talking about atoms, about radiation from atoms, and that is a perfect chapter to fit in between now and the next vacation. Um, and it builds a lot on the chapter what you have with chemistry as well. Um, it's about radiation from atoms. So now, first of all, it's a good idea to take a look at what is an atom, how is it built up? That is basically paragraph 5.2. And then in paragraph 5.3 is about if something decays, is it a reaction in an atom? That's when it sends out radiation. What type of reaction is that and what will be formed? Okay, first of all, this first smart movie is about 5.2, and that is about basically the thing is drawing an atom. That is something you must have done with chemistry as well. And as you should know, or if not, then take notes. The what you need to know is atomic number and the mass number, because the atomic number, it corresponds to the element. So if you know it's lithium, you know the atomic number is 3. Or you search it up in the BNOS. And the atomic number corresponds to the amount of protons. And as an atom is neutral, the amount of protons is also equal to the electrons, so also the atomic number. And we also have the mass number, and that corresponds to the amount of protons and neutrons. So we have three subatomic particles in an atom, and those are neutrons, protons, and electrons. Neutrons was in the nucleus. It had a mass of 1 and had no charge. A proton was also in the nucleus, a mass of 1 and a charge of positive 1. Electron, it orbits around the nucleus, so surrounded, but in English it said orbit. And it has negligible, so little mass we don't count it, 1/2000th, and it has a charge of -1. Okay, if we would want to draw lithium, then we need to know what the atomic number and the mass number of lithium is. I always use Venus table 25. There we are, table 25. This is a Dutch version, but the English version looks almost the same. The names are different on top of the column. And it's a huge table, and we will use this extensively in this chapter. So if you take a look at lithium, you can see that the atomic number is 3 and the most corresponding mass number is 7. So if we want to draw lithium, then we need to have a mass number of 7 and an atomic number of 3. And there we go. So we have the atomic number. It was 3 and the mass number was 7. Okay, so we know atomic number 3, so we have 3 protons in the nucleus. And over here, I'm going to say what it is. So it's a proton. And then we also know we have 3 electrons orbiting around the nucleus. So 3 electrons. And then we need to draw the neutrons. How many neutrons do we have? Well, it's 7 minus 4, and that is equal. So 7 minus 3 is equal to 4, so we need to draw 4 neutrons. Okay. That's it. And if you took a look in the BNAS, let's take a look again, then you can see there are different types of lithium. we have lithium at a mass number of 6, 7, or 8. And there might even be more, but the BNAS is not exhaustively. We have more than a BNAS, but be glad, else your BNAS will be very, very thick. So these basically are different atoms, so they should have different names. And that are isotopes, same elements, the same number of protons, but a different number of neutrons. So that's an isotope. And if we talk about different isotopes, there are two ways to write it down. The first way is to simply first write down the name of the element. So for instance, lithium. And then write down the mass number. So for instance, 7. So lithium 7, that is how you basically pronounce it. We say where it is, lithium 7. With the next paragraph, we're going to use a different type of notation, which also includes the atomic number. But as we know, lithium has an atomic number of 3. Doesn't matter which isotope of lithium, so we can simply use that. We can simply also use this one, but then with a different notation, then the mass number is first on top, the atomic number is on the bottom, and then we have the element. 7,3 lithium. Now, this was paragraph 5.2. Try to do the questions, and if you have done them, check them, and I'll be back for the second movie